Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What do you use to remind yourself that everything isn't that bad? While it is nice that someone is going around giving a lot of awards, please do not beg for them. It breaks Rule 7 and is a bannable offense. Consider yourselves warned and have a nice weekend. I can die later. The world is going to kill me whether I like it or not, so why not stick around for a few more decades and see what happens? In some ways it's comforting to know I don't have to do this forever and I don't have to kill myself. Curiosity and things to look forward to. Even TV shows, games, movies, or visits from relatives. I always pick something to look forward to. I've heard that's a really good strategy for people struggling with suicidal thoughts. Pick one or two things that are coming out weeks or months from now, a new game, book, movie, whatever, and remind yourself that you will miss out on that one thing if you go through with it. It's the little things that keep us going, and it's the little things that are often the most important. Used to say this about finding out about how Game of Thrones would end, and now I wish I'd just killed myself. This comment is honestly life-changing. I've been feeling pretty down and was having suicidal ideation for a few weeks. This is a hopeful perspective, something I've never thought of, but a way I can manage or rearrange those thoughts. Thank you. The universe existed for billions of years before humans, and will be for billions of years after. It's pretty cool that we have eyes and ears to look around and check it out for a while. It's pretty weird to think that this all could have existed without ever being seen by anyone. We're super lucky it was us that get to check it out. I don't need a wheelchair anymore. Your name wouldn't happen to be John Locke, would it? That comment gave me a smile. With an orange over my teeth. Don't tell me what I can't do. Amazing. This internet stranger is happy for you. I try to remember that we're all just making it up as we go along. Biggest realization for me as an adult was when I learned nobody actually knows what they are doing. Just their best. Same here. Adulthood really became less stressful for me once I realized that there is no expectation to live up to other than your own for yourself. I think about the fact that all things considered I'm reasonably healthy and there's no warrant out for my arrest. I heard a guest on the Joe Rogan podcast say a healthy person wants a million things. A sick person just wants one thing. I use this all the time. Edit, source, https://www.youtube.com. Yet. I had a stroke a couple of weeks ago, only 27 and no health explanation for the event, and while I was in the hospital walking down the hall with my good old buddy Winston, what I named my 4-drip machine pumping me with blood thinner, an older gentleman across the hall saw me and told his nurse I was far too young to be in the ICU. He had a little plastic pumpkin for Halloween and not much else, so he asked the nurse to give it to me. I never found out which patient gave me that pumpkin, but since the stroke, whenever things get stressful I look at it, now sitting on my desk at work, and remember that everything is okay. I plan on keeping my little plastic stroke pumpkin for the rest of my life, however long or short it may be. Edit, never thought I would have to be *that* girl, but this got way more attention than I had ever expected. I am going to be driving home soon from work and I am still working on replying to all of the comments here. I just wanted to thank all of you for taking the time to show a little support. It really does mean something to me, and it is oddly comforting having so many absolute strangers take a moment to relate/offer encouragement. And of course, for those who decided me and my stroke pumpkin were worthy of actual currency, thank you very much for the awards. I am happy my experience could make an impression on someone else's day. I hope you make a full recovery. Thanks. I am doing well all things considered, and I am grateful to have bounced back so quickly. The whole experience was really sort of surreal. I text a friend and see if they want to have dinner. We plan something and cook it with a good drink, then another, repeat as necessary. Life feels pretty good after a few drinks and dinner with friends. Also, I get to try out a lot of new recipes. What are these friends you speak of? I learned in college the danger of having friends you also work with, so now I pretty much just don't have friends I can just invite over. Step 1. Dress in a manner that you find attractive. Step 2. Go to a chill bar if you drink, coffee shop if you don't. Step 3. Integrated. Purchase alcohol/coffee and just meld into the scene for a moment. Step 4. Find someone, preferably of the same sex at first, unless they're checking you out. This is to make sure that they don't get the wrong idea, who looks as lonely as you do. Step 5. Talk to them. If they're not really shitty, make a new friend. Step 6. Repeat this entire procedure until you have a stable of friends you can rely on. Congratulations. Edit. Best karaoke song for couples is Stop Dragging My Heart Around. Not responsible for you drowning in pussy. When I lay down at night with my cat, who is 20 years old. She's such a love bug and I am so lucky to have had her this long and all the stress just melts away. I have a roof over my head. Yeah man, we're not all that lucky. We have oxygen. Oxygen is nice, right? My cat pretty much instinctively knows when I'm down. He gets very cuddly and won't leave my side if I'm upset. My fiancé always says that he must be a loved one reincarnated. My name is Cat. And even though you cry some to me, I know you know that when you're glum and gloomy too, I'll hold you close. I'm there for you. My aim is Sprog. And when I write poems all I smell bright. Baku I know. When PPL sad and see poem sad turns to glad. That's so cute. That despite the fact I suffer kidney failure and am on dialysis 3 days a week, I remind myself that I'm at least still alive and can still be with my family. Many other serious illnesses give that luxury. I'm on dialysis, too. I switched to peritoneal dialysis a couple years ago after having been on hemodialysis for a year. I cannot stress enough how much better my quality of life has become. I treat myself at home, every night while I sleep. No more needles. No more sitting in a chair for 4 hours every other day. It's also much easier to travel. But most importantly, I feel better than I did on hemo. I always felt like a zombie after hemo. The dietary restrictions are also not as severe. I strongly recommend you speak to your nephrologist about PD. It's easy to do and you will regain a lot of control of your life. You will not regret it. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Edit, Silver and Gold. Thank you. Could I also send you a PM? My dad is on dialysis and very unhappy. My pets. Edit, for those who wanted pics. Edit again, pint. 2 more pics that my mom took. What pets do you have? I have a dog and 4 cats. 3 of the cats are kittens that we just got 2 weeks ago. Removed. Beautiful and terrifying organisms. Had to read that twice. Orgasms are also nice. Riding my bike and listening to music, it takes my mind off of everything, and I forget what's going on and I'm just happy. Edit, holy crap, thanks for the upvotes and the 2 silver. I just got out of work too, so this is a shocker lol, thanks everyone. Doing anything as long as there is music. I did this and got checked. Checked meaning I was asked where I was from by a gang member. I live in a very gentrified neighborhood and I just got this blue bike I was excited to ride, so I throw on some clothes and head down the street. Welp, some dude in a black truck asked where I was from and I took my happy ass home riding through the alleyways like in the movies. I realized I was wearing all blue with my shades on and on a blue beach cruiser. Learned my lesson. Don't wear all blue in a red neighborhood. Why is there 69 silvers? Edit, or it's not 69 anymore. I don't know, someone is fucking with me, I'm both confused and amused. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. We're only here for a minute. Enjoy it. Edit, thanks for the cake day wishes. Love you guys. Yeah, you're right. Never know how you'll be around, so you have to do whatever you can when you can. Happy cake day BTW. Happy microphone day. When days are hard, and nights are long. When storms are raging rough. When all my dreams are none too strong. And hopes ain't hope enough. I close my eyes to hear the breeze. The secret words inside. The whispered winds that shake the trees. The songs that skip and hide. I hear the rhymes that ride the tide. The swing, the sound, the beat. The lines that swell and slip and slide. In stanzas. Small and sweet. I hear the sounds that hold and wait. For those who seek to find. A safer shore, a surer state. A better frame of mind. When days are hard. When tempests cry. A squall of aches and pains. I close my eyes. And breathe a sigh. And poetry remains. This is beautiful. I'm very glad that you have poetry to help you be happy, Sprog, because you've absolutely spread that happiness to countless people on this ridiculous website. You're undoubtedly a gifted enough writer to take your talent literally anywhere else, but thank you for spending the effort entertaining us here on Reddit. We love you, Sprog. Your poetry is what made me want to take the plunge and start writing poetry. It's become an amazing tool for me to cope with the shitty parts of life, and where I'd be without it. Thank you so much. 3.